Guys, welcome back. Today I just have a real quick haul from Vintage Chic Scents. This is one of those times when I wasn't going to order, to be honest. There's so many months where I'm just on the ball with a wish list. I'm on there with a mission to order things, and then there's other months where I am just like, I always love Kirby's stuff. Kirby has a customer for life in me, and I always love her stuff. But there's some times where I'm just like, oh my gosh, she's poured so many things I want. And then there's other times where I'm just like, I have a lot of wax. I don't really need to order. And I'm not really on a mission to order. Well, this was one of those times. I wasn't on a mission to order. What ended up making me order was there is one scent here that she hadn't poured in 3 years. So I started buying from Kirby in the summer of 2014. She opened in January. I started buying in the summer of 2014, and the last time that she poured this one scent in particular was April or May of 2014. So I literally never tried it. She never poured it again, and she poured it. So I had told myself if she opened really early, like 8 a.m. my time. So by the time I got up and got going and headed into work, the restock for the most part was done, and all the popular scents and all the hot items and everything had already sold. I had told myself if this one particular scent is still available by the time I take my lunch break, I'm gonna order it. I'll place a small order. So that's what ended up happening. So I got one of the new boardwalk loaves because I really liked the summery shapes, and then the one scent that I was talking about, and then I grabbed a bag of Blossom Squares in one of the other scents that I really like for summertime. So it'll be quick. So my sample is a fall scent, which is awesome. This is Greatest Show on Earth. This is green apple, caramel, and marshmallow, I believe. So this is kind of close to Sanderson Sisters, which is a classic. Sanderson Sisters is green apple candy corn marshmallow. This one's green apple caramel marshmallow. They are very similar. On cold sniff, very, very similar. This one is a little bit deeper and more gourmand because caramel is a super strong gourmand scent. But they are quite similar, so I am glad to have that because Kirby's fall scents are on point and some of my favorites to melt. But Greatest Show on Earth, this is one I don't see poured a whole lot. It's not one of those fall scents that I see being requested all the time. But this is a very, very good one, and it would be a good one to get your hands on if you can't, for whatever reason, get your hands on Sanderson Sisters, because it's pretty close. So the bag of Blossom Squares that I got is Gilligan's Island. This is Bahama Fizz, which is a Bath & Body Works dupe, and pineapple. So this is just very tropical. It's like a tropical fruit drink scent, basically. It is a staple in my house in the summertime. I absolutely love pineapple blends. A lot of people don't. I love them. So I wanted to go ahead and grab this since it was still on the site. Again, that is what the Blossom Squares look like. I remember I showed them last month. That's a pretty hefty piece of wax. I stuck my fingernail in that. It's a pretty hefty piece of wax. And I cut them in fourths diagonally, like there and there, and a fourth of this melts very well. So Blossom Squares bag come with 3 of these. So I have a lot of good melts of Gilligan's Island, which is great because it is one that I definitely enjoy in the summer. And then I wanted to get one of Kirby's boardwalk loaves just because I thought they were really cute. I love how she's doing like themed loaves for each season. And I really wanted to get one that had like the little fish embeds and stuff. So the one that was still in stock that sounded really good to me was Satsuma Embeds Twinkies Cafe Overpour. So Twinkies Cafe is Twinkies and Bluebird Cafe, which is her fresh picked strawberry. And then with Satsuma, I was thinking to myself, this is probably going to smell pretty close to Backwoods Barbie. So I grabbed it because Backwoods Barbie is a favorite, and it does. Backwoods Barbie is Satsuma Fresh Picked Strawberry and Cotton Candy Frosting. This is Satsuma Fresh Picked Strawberry and Twinkies. So super close to Backwoods Barbie. I don't even know if upon melting it, I'll be able to tell the difference, which is just fine because Backwoods Barbie is amazing and it's one of my favorite scents. Look at the fish. How freaking cute is that fish and that starfish? And I've never taken this out of the package. I don't know if I can see. Ooh. Wow. Look at that teal. And you can see there's more embeds throughout in the little summery shapes. So I'm actually kind of shocked with how many people love Backwoods Barbie that this did not sell out much faster than it did, because I'm telling you guys, this is super close. Super close to Backwoods Barbie. So if you're a Backwoods Barbie fan, and I know a lot of people are because it's requested every single month, this is a good one for the future if she pours it again. If you love Backwoods Barbie, this is very close. See, when I'm smelling it, I'm getting just a little bit of Twinkie, just a little bit of that yellow cake element, but it's like 90% Satsuma and strawberry. So they're almost, in my opinion, too close to differentiate. I don't know if I could differentiate them on a blind sniff test or not, to be honest. But that is a good thing because I love me some Backwoods and I'm actually almost out of it. So this will be a nice one to reach for. Okay, and then the scent that I wanted that was like the one that she hadn't poured in 3 years was Lombardi Cocktail. And this is a raspberry limeade pale ale scent. And my hunch was that this scent being one that probably most people had not heard of because it's been so long since it's been poured, and the fact that she used pale ale as an actual beer. I thought there may be some left on the website by the time I got on my lunch break, and my hunch was correct. There were absolutely some left on the website when I got back from my lunch, or got to my lunch break. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger and I placed the whole order because of this scent. So I've actually never, I'm not saying it's never happened before by any means, but I've never seen a vendor use pale ale in wax. I'm sure that there are vendors out there that have a beer scent. I was not familiar, and nor have I ever tried it. So I really wanted to try this, and I will tell you guys right now, this is 80% raspberry limeade and maybe 20% pale ale. But it is beautiful. There's so much freaking mica glitter on this. So much iridescence. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous loaf. And this is, I'm so glad that I placed the order. I'm so glad that I placed this order. Because I thought to myself, you know, if I hate it, I know that there's old school VCS lovers that love it, and I could probably get rid of it pretty easily. So I took the chance. I absolutely do not hate it. Pale ale, the pale ale scent is very, very, very mild. So it's in there. I mean, I definitely smell it. But this, like I said, this is like 80% raspberry limeade. The pale ale is barely in there, but in this particular blend, it is an odd combo that really, really, really works. I absolutely love this. When I posted this on both Instagram and Facebook, I said that this one is a new favorite for me, and that's an absolute truth. This is awesome. Awesome. If you like, you know, summery fizzy scents, try it. I mean, it's not your typical lemon lime soda fizzy scent. This is on a whole nother level. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, but it's one of those scents that you like, you kind of have to try it for yourself, because I know people are thinking beer and wax, no thanks. But it really is just another, it's just another level of a fruity, fizzy, summery scent, to be honest. And I love this. I want her to pour this again. I would like to see more scents with the pale ale note in them, because I think pale ale would be really good blended with like Satsuma, blended with maybe even like pineapple or coconut, you know, because it's just, to me, it's just another fizzy scent, to be honest. It's a little bit different than your typical lemon lime fizz, but it's just another fizzy scent, and I really like it. So that one is Lombardi cocktail. So that's it. I mean, that is just my little quick Vintage Chic Scents haul for the May restock. And not sure. I know that she's doing for June like the Roaring 20s. She's doing like Fitzgerald's and like the Great Gatsby, and that era is the next theme that is happening in June. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be ordering. There were a couple of new scents that sounded really good, so we'll see. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have an excellent rest of your day. See you in the next one. Bye.